What's up everybody? It's Gaming Diva here, and welcome back to another monthly vlog, because my life is not interesting enough to do a daily or even a weekly vlog. And yes, I know, it's a little weird. I'm not wearing my cat ear headphones. Instead, I have this Overwatch hat on because I like it. And I don't know, I don't really need to hear anything to do these vlogs, so I figured I would try it out and see how I look. And looking in the viewfinder now, I'm kind of like, eh. But oh well, we'll continue on. So where we'll start is the beginning of Life is Strange Before the Storm. So we had the whole first episode that we played at the beginning of the month, and it gave a lot of backstory on Chloe and Rachel. It opened up my eyes to how their relationship was, and I totally appreciated it. And now that the episode's over, I did like some deep diving on like theories of this game and everything. And there's a lot of theories that Rachel's powers, like, I don't remember if you remember the scene where she like screams and it blows wind everywhere, but that's like her wind power. And so the people were saying that that big tornado in the original Life is Strange was actually just all of Rachel screaming and like suffering into a tornado, which just kind of blew my mind. I was like, oh my god. But I mean, thinking about it now, that could actually be true, and that's kind of terrifying. But they're saying that the episode 2 will come out hopefully the end of October, early November. They're aiming between like, you know, 10-ish weeks between each episode, so hopefully it'll be out then, and we'll play it as soon as it comes out. Also this month, we did start Thimbleweed Park, and that game is just literally the weirdest game I've ever played in my life. Like, I'm a fan of point-and-click style games. Like, they're my jam. I love to play them. But all the characters in that game are just so weird, and I'm loving what's going on with it so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it too, by the way. It's just so random. I've never even heard of that game until I found it on Steam, so I hope you guys are liking it. So a little earlier this month, we had a bunch of friends over at our apartment and we played a lot of games. It's kind of like our thing. We like to play board games and, you know, card games and all that stuff. But we actually got an idea from Jenna and Julian's podcast for a game called Nuclear Winter. Now, this is a game where you and whoever you're playing with are setting up shop in a nuclear bunker, and you need to find 10 people to stay with you. Now, what you're supposed to do to play the game is each person lays out, you know, 10 traits, like, you know, qualities that someone would have, and 10 occupations or people. So like a cop, a doctor, we even had like Deadpool and like Hugh Jackman in there, so you can get as creative as you want. But the traits can be anything from like is homeless or has like 20 pounds of food with them or anything like that. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the combinations that we ended up getting, because we were like dying laughing. So one round that we played, we had 3 separate Deadpools, because you're not going to tell everybody what you put in, because that's kind of ruins the game. So we had 3 separate people put in Deadpool. But the Deadpool that ended up staying in our bunker was a Deadpool who can cook anything into an edible meal, which, I mean, that'd be amazing. That's something you would want in a nuclear bunker, by the way, guys, if you didn't know. Because, I mean, even dust, you could turn dust into food, which sounds disgusting now that I say it now, but that's not the point. It sounds awesome. The next one we had, which did not stay in our bunker, was a doctor, but he is strictly a cannibal. So obviously that would have posed some problems in our bunker, so we didn't keep him. But as much as we would have loved it to have a doctor, that just wasn't gonna happen. And the last really funny but also kind of sad thing that we got was a puppy, but this puppy caused it all. So we were like, oh, but it's a puppy, but it literally caused this Armageddon to happen to the Earth. So obviously we can't keep the puppy in here, but I was really sad about it, but I mean, come on now. So yeah, I highly encourage you guys to get a group of friends together and try this out, because the game itself is really fun. It also has like a lot of brainstorming of what you would put in versus what your friends would put in, and like a little bit of debate on who should go and who shouldn't, because you end up with a lot of people and not a lot of room. So either way, just give it a try. If my instructions weren't clear enough, just look it up online. I'm sure you'll be able to find instructions for it. But it was so much fun. We had such a good laugh. We also had my first Overwatch video come out this month, which, by the way, it was probably one of my favorite videos that I've done. To be honest, it didn't do like crazy well on the channel, but I still love playing the game and editing the videos for it. So there will be more Overwatch videos. I mean, there's not going to be a ton, but they'll come out every once in a while. There might even be a second one that comes out before this vlog. I'm not totally sure, to be honest, of the timeline, but that's not the point. I had a lot of fun, and I really hope you guys are enjoying them so far. So something else that Greg and I did that was pretty funny this month was I was going through all of the pages that I liked on Facebook. Now, if you've had Facebook or if you're around my age, when it first came out, you just liked every single page that you could possibly see. Like, there were some of the dumbest pages ever that you could think of, and I'm just gonna show you guys some of these pages that I liked, because I had like a little bit of a emo-ness in me in high school, which is still a little bit in my heart, I'm not gonna lie, but some of these are just so funny, and like some of them are just stupid. So I'm gonna read through some of these so that way you guys can see the kind of stuff that I liked as a teenager, because to me, oh, it's so funny. So the first page is just any good movie. just any movie that's good apparently would work on this page, which I was like, really? So there's some of them that must not have been like updated because they're cut off, so they're even more funny. So it's called Facebook turns 30 minutes of homework into 2 hours of, and that's it. Like there's no 2 hours of what? I have no idea. Another one was realizing that the Krusty Krab is in Bikini Bottom, which even as I read this now at 26, I still kind of cracked up because I never put those two together, to be honest. So I was like, how did I not, like I liked it back then and then I just didn't even realize that it was a thing anymore, and now I realize it's a thing again. Here's one. I hate it when I'm making a milkshake and all the boys show up in my yard. Oh my god, I'll go home. Oh, well, oh, we got an emo one. You okay? No, it's cool. I'm used to being disappointed. I was like such a little sad child in high school. It was, oh god, okay. Just because we're not close anymore doesn't mean I don't care. Oh, so edgy, my god. Here's another dumb one, which I was like, I feel like some of these had to have been changed after I liked them, because I feel like I wouldn't have liked these pages, to be honest, but either way. Leaning sideways when your bowling ball goes the wrong way. Like, who would like a page that, I don't know. I was a weird little kid. Oh, I liked a page called Cows. Just cows. Apparently, I really liked them. Here's one. Let's run away together. LOL JK, I have asthma, which by the way, I don't have asthma, so... I'm just lazy and don't like to run, so I don't know why. I don't even know why I liked that page. This is like embarrassing and like really funny at the same time. And then I have Raffle, LOL JK, I'm still in my chair. These are so stupid. Ugh. Here's an emo one. I wouldn't be mad if you had told me earlier, but instead, you lied. We also got a couple from Greg's Facebook. Now, he didn't like nearly as much stuff as I did, but we only got like 2 or 3 from his that were actually pretty funny. So, one of his was, hating it when you open your trunk and a naked Asian beats you with. Nothing after that. Clearly referencing The Hangover, but I can't tell if it's more funny that it's cut off or it's just like an old-ass movie that like hasn't even been relevant for years. Oh, it's so funny. He also likes cool stuff and eating. 2 separate pages of just, he likes cool stuff and eating. I don't know. We had a fun time kind of delving back on that kind of stuff. There were so many more pages that I could have showed you guys, but I didn't want this to run on for too long. But we were just cracking up, and then we went on quests to find our MySpaces, which I don't think mine exists. I think I deleted it, but I definitely had one. And like I was able to find like old high school friends and like old high school boyfriends and go through all of theirs. But I either A, I didn't have any friends in high school, which is totally possible, or B, I deleted it, which I really hope I didn't and someday I'll be able to find it, but I don't know if it's possible. But we did find Greg's. Now, I'm not going to show you any of the pictures, but oh, seeing him when he was like, how old were we when we had MySpace? It was like 13, 14, 15-ish? Seeing him from back then, oh, it was so funny. So if you guys can, find your MySpaces and just take a look at them, because they still have the music on them. If you had a background, it's still there. You still have a top 8. Oh, the site looks totally different now. But either way, I think you guys should just look them up for nostalgia purposes, because, oh, we were having a ball looking at those. Alright, you guys, and that is going to do it for this monthly vlog, which, yes, by the way, I am wearing a different shirt. I had some kind of mess up with my audio. I have no idea what happened, but I'm not here to complain about that. I'm here to end this vlog. Now, overall, I mean, it wasn't the craziest month ever. I mean, we've started a couple new games. We got to reminisce on our old Facebook posts, and it was a whole lot of fun, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and are enjoying the channel as a whole. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!